Deputy Prime Minister and Amani Coalition presidential flag bearer Musalia Mudavadi's running mate, former immediate MP for Ndaragwa, Jeremiah Kioni, has now come out to dismiss allegations that he was nominated by the coalition to the position of running mate so as to divide the Mount Kenya votes. Kioni, who was in his Ndaragwa backyard attending a burial, said that it was ill-intentioned for people to brand him as a traitor, as he has the right to join whichever party that he deemed right. He explained that the move to join UDF was to end the perception that every leader has to have a block vote for him to succeed.
We do not believe in balkanizing and legion so that it supports our front. We believe in getting support across the country, because it's in so doing that you're able to reconcile this country. You're able to have one nation, you're able to have one people, and you're able to reduce the amount of suspicion that now exists in this country.
Meanwhile, Forestry and Wildlife Minister Dr. Wekesa has claimed external forces compelled him to ditch Ford Kenya for ODM. Speaking at ODM Trans-Nzoia County headquarters in Kitale after meeting ODM county representatives and parliamentary aspirants, Wekesa said there were forces in Ford Kenya bent on making sure he did not win the gubernatorial seat in the county and end his political career. Wekesa assured his supporters that he will win the seat despite strong opposition from Ford Kenya in the coming elections.
Because it was said, whatever I do, whatever Wekesa does, he will never get a Fort Kenya certificate. So me being an old hand at this game, I took the opportunity to jump ship.
And in Embu County, aspirants allied to Ford Asili Party have now told off Alliance Party of Kenya Deputy Party Leader Lenny Kivuti over his allegations that his life was in danger and that his security detail should be beefed up. Led by former Runyenjes MP and Senate seat aspirant Njeru Gadhangu, the aspirant said that Kivuti was misleading residents of Embu County by making alarming statements which were meant to disrupt peace by inciting people against others.
Since Jeremiah Kioni, to date, there isn't one political leader, elected or in the villages, that ever accused the Embu people, or even the Mbere people, of threatening their lives. I want therefore to advise all candidates, regardless of who they are, whether governors or senators, MPs or ward representatives, to please keep off arguing and presenting debates that may threaten the peace of this community.
And on the just concluded party primaries, residents of Kajiado town took to the streets in protest over what they termed as unfair practices by the TNA officials. The residents claim that Peter Olenkeri was declared the winner and an interim certificate issued to him, and only for his name to miss on the IEBC party list in the race for the Kajiado senatorial seat. His name was substituted with that of Peter Mositet, who came in second.
Hakuna mahali popote ambapo nimewahi kuongea na Sakaja ama mtu yoyote wa TNA kuhusiana na kiti cha Senate, manake wananchi walinichagua na hakuna chochote kingine nilikuwa nakubali. Wamenipatia hata ahadi ya kuwa PS, ahadi ya kuwa ambassador, zote nimezikataa.
Meanwhile, a Kikuyu parliamentary hopeful with the National Alliance Party TNA has recorded a statement to the Kikuyu police after he allegedly received death threats from his competitor soon after the TNA primaries. Kimani Shungwa, who won the Kikuyu TNA ticket, claims that the threats have thrown him into a state of confusion after it became apparent that he was receiving them directly.
A matter I took as emotions at that particular time because of the loss. Because he simply said that he cannot spend over 7 to 8 million shillings and he loses these nominations. And he said, I'm in a position to even be able to kill somebody to make sure that I don't lose my money. I must get my money back.
And still on matters of security ahead of the March 4th election, the administration police now says it has mapped out security measures on areas in the country identified as hotspots. According to AP Deputy Commandant Fred Mwei, they continue to intensify security measures, especially in areas perceived to be hotspots ahead of the general election.
And we'll be out. We have worked out our mathematics properly. looked at the areas where we need to concentrate effort, the hotspots, and put in place measures for that.
The force promised that it was ready to deal with any violence or protest that could break out, saying that the police department had learned from the 2007-2008 chaos. Chris Dairu, Citizen 81.